Bloomberg has learned that a small group of unauthorized users has accessed Anthropic's new Mythos AI model, which the company itself warns is so powerful it could enable dangerous cyber attacks. Let's get more on this scoop with our Bloomberg cyber reporter, Mike Murphy. So what do we know about this?
Yeah, so a source tells us that ever since Anthropic announced that it was going to release this really powerful model to a select group of users and police it very strictly, that actually a bunch of AI enthusiasts have had access to it and have been able to play around with it on a Discord server.
Tell us about what they were doing. You say play around, but do we have to just rely on the kindness of strangers not to do evil things with this supposedly very dangerous tool?
They've been using it to see the capabilities of Mythos. In a demonstration, they tested how they could generate websites. They say that they haven't used it for bad and used it to look for any flaws or any of the offensive cyber capabilities that Anthropic was concerned about people being able to use if they did release it more generally. But it does raise questions that, if this group of people have been able to get access to it, are there others who have more malicious intent?
I mean, that almost seems like something that you should expect, right? This is a technology that's capable of identifying, exploiting vulnerabilities in every major operating system, every major web browser when directed by a user to do so, according to Anthropic itself. Is there anything that they could be doing more to be making this more secure?
When Anthropic told us that they were planning this release, I had an interview with them and I spoke to the people who are in charge of making this decision to not just tone down the model, but keep a version of it that was quite as capable as they're claiming and share it with others. And I said to them, how do you know that once you share it with the 50 or so organizations that you are trusting, do you lose control of it then? And they said that they had thought very carefully about this, that they had put some measures in place to ensure that it didn't go wider than the group that they anticipated to be testing it. But there is a rule in cybersecurity that nothing is ever 100% secure. And so with more people, there becomes more vectors for people to possibly get access to this. It's hard to say whether this will go further or not, but I do know for certain that there are malicious actors out there who are desperate to get their hands on it, in much the same way that a lot of the organizations that we know and trust around the world want to get their hands on it just so they can use it for good purposes. This is like the golden ticket at the moment, getting your hands on Anthropic's Mythos model. So there's going to be a lot of very interested parties doing whatever they can to try and get access.